have taken his wife to be your wife, and have killed him with a sword of the sons of Ammon. 10. Now therefore the sword shall never depart from your house, because you have despised me, and have taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be your wife. Thus, 11. Thus says the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against you from your own household. I will even take your wives before your eyes and give them to your companion, and I will lie with your wives in broad daylight. 12. Indeed, you did it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel and under the sun. 13. Then David said to Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said to David, the Lord also has taken away your sin. You shall not die. 14. However, because by this deed you have given occasion to the enemies of the Lord to blaspheme, the child also that is born to you shall surely die. 15. So Nathan went to his house. 16. David therefore inquired of God for the child, and David fasted and went and lay all night on the ground. 17. The elders of his household stood beside him in order to raise him up from the ground, but he was unwilling and would not eat food with them. 18. Then it happened on the 7th day that the child died, and the servant of David were afraid to tell him that the child was dead. For they said, behold, while the child was still alive, we spoke to him, and he did not listen to our voice. How then can we tell him that the child is dead, since he might do himself harm? 19. But when David saw that his servants were whispering together, David perceived that the child was dead. So David said to his servant, is the child dead? And they said, he is dead. 20. So David arose from ground, washed, anointed himself, and changed his clothes, and he came into the house of the Lord and worshipped. Then he came to his own house, and when he requested, they set food before him, and he ate. 21. Then his servant said to him, what is this thing that you have done while the child was alive? You fasted and wept, but when the child died, you arose and ate. 22. He said, while the child was still alive, I fasted and wept, for I said, who knows, the Lord may be gracious to me, that the child may live. 2 Samuel 12, New American Standard Bible. And 3. But now he has died. Why should I fast? Can I bring him back again? Will I go to him, but he will not return to me? And so then David confronted his wife Bathsheba and went in to her and lay with her, and she gave birth to a son, and he named him Solomon. Now the Lord loved him. 25. And sent word through Nathan the prophet, and named him Jedidiah, for the Lord's sake. 26. Now Joab fought against Rabbah of the sons of Ammon and captured the royal city. 27. Joab sent messengers to David and said, I have fought against Rabbah. I have even captured the city of waters. 28. Now therefore gather the rest of the people together and camp against the city and capture it, or I will capture the city myself, and it will be named after me. 29. So David gathered all the people and went to Rabbah, fought against it, and captured it. 30. Then he took the crown of their king from his head, and its weight was a talent of gold, and in it was a precious stone, and it was placed on David's head, and he brought out the spoil of the city in great amounts. 31. He also brought out the people who were in it, and set them under saws, sharp iron instruments, and iron axes, and made them pass through the brick killing, and thus he did to all the cities of the sons of Ammon. Then David and all the people returned to Jerusalem. 2 Samuel 13 New American Standard Bible. 1. Now it was about this that Absalom, the son of David, had a beautiful sister whose name was Tamar, and Ammon, the son of David, loved her. 2. Amnon was so frustrated because of his sister Tamar that he made himself ill, for she was a virgin, and it seemed hard to Amar to do anything to her. 3. But Amnon had a friend whose name was Jonadab, the son of Shimeah, David's brother, and Jonadab was a very screwed man. 4. He said to him, O son of the king, why are you so depressed? Why are you so depressed? Morning after morning, will you not tell me? Then Amnon said to him, I'm in love with Tamar, the sister of my brother Absalom. 5. Jonadab then said to him, lie down on your bed and pretend to be ill. When your father comes to see you, say to him, please let my sister Tamar come and give me some food to eat, and let her prepare the food in my sight, that I may see it and eat it from her hand. 6. So Amnon lay down and pretended to be ill. When the king came to see him, Amnon said to the king, please let my sister Tamar come and make a couple of cakes in my sight, that I may eat from her hand. 7. Then David sent to the house of Tamar, saying, go now to your brother Amnon's house and prepare food for him. 8. So Tamar went to her brother Amnon's house, and he was lying down, and she took candid, good, candid it, made cakes in his sight, and baked the cakes. 9. She took the pan and dished them out before him, but he refused to eat. And Amnon said, Have everyone go out from me. So everyone went out from him. 10. Then Amnon said to Tamar, bring the food into the bedroom, that I may eat from your hand. So Tamar took the cakes which she had made and brought them into the bedroom to her brother Amnon. 11. When she brought them to him to eat, he took hold of her and said to her, come, lie with me, my sister. 12. But she answered him, no, my brother, do not violate me, for such a thing is not done in Israel. Do not do this disgraceful thing. 13. As for me, where could I get rid of my reproach? And as for you, you will be like one of the fools in Israel. Now therefore, please speak to the king, for he will not withhold me from you. 14. However, he should not listen to her, since he was stronger. However, he would not listen to her, since he was stronger than she. He violated her and lay with her. 15. Then Amnon hated her with a very great hatred, for the hatred with which he hated her was greater than the love with which he had for her. And Amnon said to her, get up, go away. 16. But she said to him, no, because this is wrong in sending me away. Ah, because, but she said to him, no, because this is wrong in sending me away is greater than the other that you have done to me. Yet he would not listen to her. 17. Then he called his young man to attend. Then he called his young men who attended him, and he said, now throw this woman out of my presence, and lock the door behind her. 18. Now she had on a long-sleeved garment, for in this manner the virgin daughters of the king dressed themselves in robes. Then his attendant took her out and locked the door behind her. 19. Tamar put ashes on her head and tore her long-sleeved garment which was on her, and she put her hand on her head and went away, crying aloud as she went. 20. Then Absalom, her brother, said to her, has Amnon, your brother, been with you, but now kept silent? My sister, he is your brother. Do not take this matter to heart. So Tamar remained and was desolate in her brother Absalom's house. 21. Now when King David heard of all these matters, he was very angry. 22. But Absalom did not speak to Amnon, either good or bad, for Absalom hated Ammon because he had violated his sister Tamar. 23. Now it came about after 2 full years that Absalom had sheep shearers in Baal Hazar, which is near Ephraim, and Absalom invited all the king's sons. So that's cool.